Example 8.8. Let us still compare 8.1 with 8.5 as we did in example 8.7. In example 8.1, MKZ Airlines was trying to purchase 3 Cessna aircraft for $2 million, and the cash inflow would be $1.5 million after 1 year in terms of revenue and $1.2 million in terms of resale. So the total cash flow was $2.7 million. In 8.5, we had the same outflow of $2 million and inflows respectively of $1.5 million for 3 years and $1.2 at the end of the third year. Now we just modified these cash flows, so instead of 1.5, let us assume that we receive lower amount value of cash flows for the 3 years, although the terminal value or the last cash flow of resale is $1.2 million. The cost of capital is 3.5%. So for the sake of, again, academic reference, we'll bring an example 8.7 again. So this is what happened in 8.7. We had this initial cash flow of $2 million and then one cash flow of $2.7 million, which is inflow. So we found out the net present value at 3.5% as $600,000, $608,696. Now when we increased the life of the project, so we kept getting the same inflow of 1.5 and 1.5 plus $1.2 million respectively, our NPV had gone up. Now what we're going to see is, what if the intermediate cash flows are no longer 1.5 million but $650,000 instead? So lower intermediate cash flows. How would that change the calculation? So all we need to do is just first of all make sure that we 1200000, and so the last cash flow is, as we see in the example, $1.85 million. Now we'll just do the same thing, find out the net present value, and so NPV, rate, range, and plus the zeroth cash flow, time t equals 0 cash flow, and this gives us a much lower, significantly lower, let's use a light red color here, significantly lower net present values compared to this, but as compared to, why don't we do Control R, as compared to this, it's better, still better than the example 8.1. So we have two learning opportunities here. The first one is, if the cash inflows decrease, net present value decreases, and also if the number of cash flows increases, all else constant, the net present value will go up. So green is showing that going up phase and red is showing that going down phase. And that is example 8.8. Thank you for listening.